Welcome back, Mystical Watermelons. Today we're going to be going over some exciting news. For those of you who watched my update video, I had a picture of Itachi on there, but I didn't go into full details about Itachi, so for those of you who are confused, he is going to be the raid character that will be in the next Impact raid, and Impact raids are the ones that normally go to S rank. So today we did get a scan or we got a scan from Shonen or V Jump magazine, and it wasn't translated, but we got a rough translation of it. And that alone wasn't enough for me to make a video on it. And then Hero also made his video on it. So I'm like, you know what? You guys can go check out Hero's channel if you wanted to go see that at first. But just a few minutes ago, we had the full page translated by Shonen Games. Shout out to, I believe his name was Tim and Kevin. I don't know. It says it somewhere on here. Who translated this? Translated by Tim at Shonen Games, and then Kevin is the person who also runs this, and he really helps us out. So thanks to you guys, we can at least get some insight on what's coming out in the future. So we'll start out from the top, and pretty much we'll just go through and then go by piece. So right here it says, I'll go right through your traps. This will make more sense as we go down, but Ninja Trap is like the new gimmick that they're releasing. So now we're gonna have some stage hazards or interaction with the environment itself. That's gonna be the new thing, and hopefully it stays, because personally, the fighting system in this game was getting a little bit boring. There wasn't much going on, and it was all the same thing, right? You clear the mobs on stage 1, clear the mobs on stage 2, fight the boss. There was nothing else unique about any specific interaction. So now we're getting a little bit diversity and, mixing it up a little bit. So now featuring map gimmicks in Naru Ultimate Blazing. That's like the shortened version of the game. Trap the opponent, yada yada. Gimmicks are here. Okay, this is just going over the game a little bit. Battles have evolved with ninja formation battles. Use gimmicks to secure victory. So, start off with this one. Send the opponent flying with ninjutsu techniques. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse. I do not like OBS for that. Okay. So, on the left side, where it says do... Oh, I'm covering up it a little bit. Gotta move my camera. Here, we'll make this a little bit smaller. There. So, we're looking at the left side right now. Do massive damage with flashy attacks. Send the opponent flying with ninjutsu techniques. Blow your opponent away and destroy your opponents with an array of special ninjutsu techniques. Incorporate them into your strategy and aim for victory. Send into these special zones and rack up extra damage. So, if you can see this picture on the right side, the third picture from the left, second one from the right, you see the little poison fog? So, right there, most likely that's the zones they're talking about. And it seems like ninjutsu now has some sort of knockback effect. So you can control where your opponents go, right? Because even if these ninjutsu, like these zones existed, you have no way to move your enemies unless they walk into it themselves, right? You can't control where your opponent goes. So it seems like that's a new thing that they're adding as well. Let's see. Let's start reading the right block. New additions: lure enemy ninja into these traps, but luring your opponent here could give you the upper hand. On the bottom, use a clever formation to lure your opponent. The right side, you can be damaged while in these areas, so be cautious. Getting caught in this spell disaster. There are special areas in the game like poisonous zones. While in these zones, you can take damage and receive other status effects. So on top of being able to lure enemies in here, you can hurt yourself by going in there. So they're adding a little bit of both, right? Give and take. You can use them to your advantage, or you might be able to, it might harm you in some way. So we don't know, but I have a feeling that if an opponent uses a ninjutsu on you, you might get hit into one of these as well. It doesn't say that anywhere here, but it's something that I was thinking about. Let's move on to the bottom left. Take your strongest team to challenge Itachi. Slip through Susanoo's fierce attacks. Unleash your ninjutsu. Itachi appears in this game as the ultimate boss. Unleash all of your techniques to deliver the most damage and complete the mission. Susanoo, soon Itachi in Susanoo form makes his appearance as the boss. Get the ultimate ninja report. Okay. What else? And this spring, a new mode will be added. There will be missions with new goals to aim for while you capture your opponent. You will have ninja with various abilities to help with this, so don't neglect your training. Keep your eyes on the new mode as you train and support the ninja. So the biggest thing that I'm looking forward to is this new mode. So they don't say new difficulty, which is really important, right? The wording here is really important. New mode gives the idea that we'll get some sort of different mission, right? Something unique that we don't currently have. We're not talking about like an extra difficulty where instead of Itachi being S rank, we'll see S plus or SS rank. The way they're saying it seems like there will be some sort of completely different type of mission that's going on here. And yeah, if that's the case, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, one of the things about Blazing that really deterred me is that it's getting bland, right? It's pull for a character, use that character in the latest raid, get the raid character. That's it, right? That's the cycle that we've been going through infinitely since, like a couple months now. Hopefully with this, something new will be happening. And it says in this spring, hopefully spring means like next week. I'm hoping, Groundhog's Day. I don't know what the hell that means. He shows up and sees his shadow, something like that. Okay, but in this spring, so I'm assuming since they're releasing it like this scan alongside the Itachi information, that this spring refers to next week, essentially, or in a few days for us. So let me see what possibilities of a new mode will be added. I'm thinking that, I actually have no idea, but one of the ideas could be, literally blows my mind. I don't know what else they can think of. Well, there's many ways to fix this game, but in terms of new mode, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, one thing that I really wanted was some sort of similar to Dokkan Battle Boss Rush, where you just go fight boss after boss, and how many can you take on or something like that. And it can be with a team, right? It's something that can be done on multiplayer. You get pearls as a reward, you get other stuff as a reward, not necessarily free characters. I hate getting free characters now, because the game consists of more free characters than like pullable characters, and it's weird, right? It loses the rarity of pulling characters. So I want them to stop giving free characters for every single damn mission. But what else? Did I miss anything? Let me check here. No, it doesn't seem like it. So that seems to be about everything on here. In that little notice that I went over in my news update, specific information for Itachi is that he will be skill. You can see it in the picture. I really wish I could just get the mouse showing. Kind of sucks. But see it in the picture. Oh, wait. Okay. Copy. Paint. We're smart. There you go. Okay. So now we'll do a little like teacher edition right here. So I'm moving stuff. So here we go. Right. Oh, whatever. It gets the point. So right here, you can see that he's skill type. Another thing is that there's some sort of barrier, right? Like he's one of those huge bosses. I'm assuming that what will happen is, I don't know. I don't know if you will walk into the room and it'll be Susanoo, or if it'll be something cool where you have to kill Itachi first, and then he becomes Susanoo. I'd like that, right? Make it a little bit more challenging. But in the notice in game says that Itachi will be the hardest raid to exist currently, like at this point in time. And then on top of that, he's immune to any form of utility, whether it's immobilization, slip damage, attack reduction, jutsu sealing, anything like that. And then on top of that, he'll have some sort of barrier, which is why this Sasuke will be really good if you have 3 copies of him, which who knows why you'd have that, but if you happen to, you can destroy barriers. Go right ahead. So there's also like a visual bug with this. It's like I'm showing a picture of Heart Sakura, but over here it's skill. It's a skill Sakura, but with a heart tag on it. I don't know why that's there. But, okay, thank you guys for watching. I think that covers about everything. So, stay tuned for new information. I make sure to drop all the news on Tuesday when it gets released. So, you have something to look forward to. Peace out.